All right, fans, before you boo me, hear me out.
Get the boos going.
Hear me out. I thought this was the moment for Thieves to kind of get revenge. I think it's the moment for Koi to kind of get revenge, but I think it is a time for OpTic to also close out the tournament. They just have to do it through the losers bracket. That's how they get the dub. They haven't done it through winners. They're not going to play Colossus map 1. So I'm going Koi, but I'm going OpTic winning the whole thing.
Crowd, how do you feel about Maven's Koi pick?
That was...
Listen, it's just set up OpTic to win, though.
Alley Cat, you are locking in?
OpTic Texas, 100%. I think they're playing unbelievable right now.
I'm riding with the Wasp on this one. Huke, he's been dominant this week, and now he's got superpowers. I think they get it done in 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out who's right as we kick off your Winners Bracket Finals.
It's Shotzzy. It's top 3 again for OpTic Texas.
Tyler Greenwald, you guys are amazing as always. Go crazy, Mom.
This does not get any better than this.
Everybody tagged up this week. Huke gets the extra kill.
He's trying to get away with it. Huke 5 seconds, but he's still going. Huke will be looking for the third. Nice out to the house. This is Huke undo again for OpTic Texas.
Kips checking the hot hand. He fires from range.
Oh, my. They are still firm control of this map. They allow all of these players to spawn up, and the rookie is able to pop another multi-kill in the feed.
Listen, when this man is on your screen, you can never count out OpTic in a round of 6. Now you're 1 versus 1.
Huke looking for one. Oh, my God! The man has ascended. He's greater than God. He's walking on water.
Just a second away from the dub, and that'll seal it. And it's another top 3 dig for Koi.
We're getting even closer to that grand finals, and it's time to bring 2 badass teams to the stage. And I can already let you guys know the death stares in the back is absolutely crazy. They're about to come out. So everybody up on your feet, Green Wall arise, because here comes the world champions, OpTic Texas. Dashing Mercules, Huke and Shotzzy, brick by brick, OpTic Texas is ready for whatever. They looking good. Everybody in the north, get loud for Toronto Core. Thieves, Kips, Insight, and CleanX. Koi is finally hit float state, and they don't care what y'all gotta say. Toronto is ready to play. Well. This
Here we go into P1. A little bit of a nade slowly going down from both sides as everybody tries to get the premium position. It will actually be OpTic that gets hit last, but it's going to be CleanX that picks up 2, and it will be Toronto Koi that find themselves in the position to hold this.
Cleaning house, not too shabby. 4 in a row. He has killed everybody on OpTic now, responsible for every kill so far. CleanX gets the hot start, and he is a force when he has it. But somehow, someway, who walks over towards time to get traded. No follow-up just yet, in spite of the no trophies. See the damage good for the damage, and well, Shotzzy good for 2.
Getting back into it, and if they can hold the rest of this time, they will tie this game up completely. Already the movement towards P2 is happening for both sides. Positioning and gunfights. Kips not able to get Shotzzy out of there yet. More reinforcements coming through, but that is wonderful from Texas. They win the rotation.
Yeah, it was Huke that was the frontline man, able to get in towards Mail. So Toronto said every single body here, but now Jodeci's a little bit of dancing with the pistol, not going to get it done. CleanX in the power position, good for another 2, but he's last man standing, trying to do some damage.
Well, going to do so much, massively outnumbered here. They know where he's going to be, and this could be cleaned up pretty quickly here, but we do credit to OpTic over and over again. They are holding the line against Toronto Koi, who just cannot find their way through. Outslay after outslay.
Beautiful, confident start as well. Gridlock, the name of the game is rotations right now on point. One player actually spawns in the back is going to be Kips, and OpTic not aware on the minimap just yet, so might be in for the break or at least the pressure. 20 seconds worth fighting for Toronto, but they're going to want to take it. Kips good for 2. Time to Toronto. Rotation though, it's looking like an OpTic win.
And again, fundamentals. get there first, set the lineup. Actually going to be here, has reinforcements, Shotzzy with him. They're going to be looking to trade on this cut. Already, it's going to be Suncheck, looking for Dashy for the first.
Oh, he knows he's going to be here, and he tried to help him out, but somehow Inside wins that fight. And now Kips moving through into the point. This is an amazing retake from Toronto.
And right now, no visions as well. Thieves holding the middle of the map. A trade coming through with the nade for Toronto. It is all guns forward, but no terrible timing. Shotzzy is on the pitch. The moment Thieves gives it up is when the strike happens, but the Toronto teammates deliver, and Kips cleans house.
Toronto holding firm. A little bit of pressure coming through. They make sure they have their flank up at the same time. OpTic Texas, it's the headbutt. Already one going down. Dashy grabs it. CleanX waiting for those players to appear. He knows he's going to be here. Mostly finds the second one. That'll be OpTic. A clean sweep into this point. Only Inside left alive with the NPC. Finds one, not the second. And that'll be scrap time for OpTic. They take the lead back here as we head to P4.
Yeah, high impact moment. You see Kips was unable to get that Hellstorm. He was only a single kill away, but we're having a near dead even game going into the new time. OpTic are hounding this new hill.
The Bay already finds one though as well. It's only going to be Mercules that can find Kips. It's a hard break now for OpTic. All the way through the front, Inside, throwing bullets like rain through the doorway. Kips is calling this one out. He's trying to find something on the flank here, get them staggered as well. Huke finds him, and Shotzzy finds two in the hill, and Kips last one alive against Mercules, running for his life, trying to stay alive into this point. There are OpTic players everywhere against him. Any kill he can find, any opportunity for Toronto to get back into this one will be shut down. Shotzzy going wild as well, and the trades do flow, but they flow towards OpTic. That's a hold.
Yeah, it's a good break as well for them to get it, retake the lead, and try to run it up. I think Kips on that engagement might have just picked the wrong guy. Now if you're over to set up towards this new time, a Hellstorm would have been nice. Without it, OpTic going to be set up firmly over towards new.
Well, they take a couple of seconds for the scrap here. They need to make this a little bit chaotic. Mercules going to go into fire as well. Kips,
yeah, quick moment. Nade's still a problem, though. They didn't get that initial trophy, and the nades are going to be a massive problem. Fragmentation gives you the break.
So this is now a case of they've got to settle. They don't have the numbers. Their position isn't great either. For OpTic, they can pretty much pick this apart until Toronto Koi find a better way.
These nades still on point. Damage being done, all guns forward. And honestly, a little bit of bully ball here on this P1. OpTic, largest lead they've had the entire game. They're going to be good for the final 10. They're going to have a 50-point lead going into the new time.
Well, with Koi on the back, let's find out how they are feeling in the comm. This is a J-Lab. Listen in with Toronto Koi.
He's running down mid. He's going to run down mid. I'm going to spawn 18. I'm going to spawn 18. I heard you. What you guys? One's front. I'm one trap. On the back. One's deep. One's deep. Hold
your pass. I'm looking deep.
I'm going to pass. I stun the front corner. I stun on my heart. They're going to go deep left on you, I think. I don't see him. He's on the 18. I might hold the back again. Same place. Same two front, I think.
You're backing me down.
Yeah, Brandon here, half up. They're shot me mail.
One front.
Hit me out. He left.
He's deep. He's on the build. Nice, bro.
He's deep left.
I'm pitching back.
He's man, wait. I'm front fast.
He's right side pillar. He's a pillar now. He's on mid.
Outright, Mason, one shot.
One's hole out to new. One's hole out to new. I don't see it.
Nice shit, gonna.
What can we block here? Block push out. We went back.
I might be able to kill.
He went back.
He went left. Attack dead. It's one.
Manager in that week. He's just saying him. Let me small fast.
I'll the door for you.
I'll hold your pitch just like. That's what people pitch.
Oh yeah, pitchy fast. Your shares are left up.
Toronto Koi, calm as comms in the lead. We've also got CleanX who was just on a 5, but this game again, chance, has come down to just a few points as everybody throws everything at every hill.
This is an absolute battle. You're just looking for a degree of separation. OpTic in this moment trying to give it to you. 2 in the feed, Inside able to pierce it, but he's last man standing, and who takes care of business. Toronto now a bit of a painful spot. Final 20 seconds go to OpTic. They're going to be right back to that 40-point lead. Toronto, they're going to be desperate to win this new time.
Luckily, he's already going to be here, but he gets taken down before we can make too much of an impact. CleanX down towards the back will take down Shotzzy as well. Rotation so far, so good, but Dashy does find one that will be traded out once again. OpTic Texas have the lead. for Toronto Koi. This is now a must-hold. That spawn is ridiculous.
OpTic will now swarm into this.
And now you got a tight setup for OpTic as well. It is going to be all 4 players nearby. One small mistake, one little mishap, and now it's going to be a problem. A 50-point lead now. It is becoming more and more insurmountable. Toronto going to be scattered. 2 more bodies in the feed, falling the wrong direction, and it looks like OpTic trying to clear down low, just barely able to stay alive is Kips, surviving on the time.
Batty though to the rescue, finds 2 straight to the door here. Looking for his third NPC pistol. It's all good from Daphne. And they have just ripped that away off the back of one man.
Nades in the back as well. Toronto, it looks like they're chalking up this time, and the team kills starting to roll through. A tough moment here and a pain point over towards P1. Shotzzy already setting his team up long term. He's hitting the wide pitch.
This is not what Toronto Koi wanted. OpTic Texas now find themselves well within lethal range. Actually, a little bit of movement, still alive, trying to get this one done here, but it will be OpTic Texas one more time onto this point. They are now just farming them off of it. All the trades going their way. Toronto Koi will need a miracle.
They're not going to get it. 236, 237. Time is just ticking here from OpTic. It is too big of a lead. We are starting this one off on Gridlock just right. OpTic getting map 1 done.
And an incredible victory from OpTic Texas. It was even right up until it wasn't. I'm fairly certain Toronto Koi had 151.
Feasted on the ARs from Toronto. Of course, well, in the last 5 at this major, we already know OpTic on point in search and destroy. Toronto have evolved their game. They have looked good as well. S&D has been their backbone, but OpTic looking to break it.
Arky nades out the gate. Saw that from Koi, but already into the water again. We've seen this happen so many times. Shotzzy has slipped the net. There's going to be one. Smoke going out, trying to just disappear, but CleanX will find him. Kips will get Dashy back as well, and it hasn't worked out. CleanX! How on earth do you win that one? Gets caught sprinting, doesn't matter. Hercules now finds himself in 1 versus 3. And down he falls.
Right gun for the job there for CleanX. There, Huke has the middle of the map. This is a dreamy setup right now for OpTic.
The time for Toronto to swing in is going to be quite long. Inside still waiting, doesn't have that many reinforcements. Clock burning, 15 seconds already gone into this one. Shotzzy, first of the fight, looking for it as well, and he does get his, but they lose 2 on the other side of it. Shotzzy has found a player already. Smoke's going out, but gets cut down, and it's Hercules. A 1 versus 2. A good position. Reinforcements now trying to get here. Hercules is going to be super weak. CleanX is going to know where he is. Surely this trade is going to fly in very, very quickly, and they do. Joe Thieves to the rescue. CleanX had to play his life for as long as well as they could have done. Because those first few gunfights didn't go their way, though. This might be a hit. Both teams heading to the same side. Smoke's already going to be out here. Going through into it as well. Running past. Shotzzy will find that first blood. Shotzzy still alive, looking for a second. Joe Thieves takes him down. Now Hercules and Insight fighting. It's going to be 1 to the other. It's a 2 versus 3. Huke is looking for a threat. A needle in a haystack, and ends up getting Gutchy. Oh no! Huke just misses by a tiny, tiny amount, and that all falls apart.
Yeah, and the smoke's there causing so much chaos as well.
We're not unaware of this. Shotzzy already getting stun checked. Trying to put the pressure on Kips in the back basketball. The rest of Toronto actually swinging into action here, and Shotzzy will call that one out. Player outside the window. Everybody's somehow still alive.
So much pressure from Toronto, too. They're getting tattered from every single angle. Insight gets the first blood.
I'm wondering where to go now. Can they escape? They're trying to get out towards the mid-map here. They've got to go through a play. It's going to be CleanX. Finds 2, not the third, though. Huke finds himself alive. 1 versus 3. And a dream here for Huke. The man of the moment from yesterday. Bomb down. But this is a wolf pack. Toronto Koi are 3 men deep already. Too many.
No room to breathe as well. In Toronto, this is the strat. Insight, the value he brings to this team, any of these situations. Someone's got to be
a bit of a readjustment here for OpTic Texas. Mid-map control. That Insight as that island player. We spoke about that before this weekend. He's just trying to hold it as well, but look at this. Hit the net. It's Huke. It's Huke. He's found 2. He's not going to be out here. Not even going to go for the third. He tries to stay alive. Just backs him up, and they have utterly cut this to ribbons. Insight finds himself in a shooting gallery, but heavily outnumbered and nowhere to go.
One of the chunkiest stun grenades we've seen.
Texas has done nothing really for it. Shotzzy, they dive for it. But I think Joe Thieves knows. Joe Thieves knows that Joe Thieves is here as well. And Joe Thieves throws a needle between the pillars.
They have ripped Shotzzy out of this one. He has gone down. Thieves will fall as well, though. Back down to a 3 versus 3. CleanX makes it a 2 versus 3. Again, Toronto Koi are not letting OpTic Texas breathe.
Right you are. Eviscerating them in that round. Shotzzy wants to go for the quick immediately. Toronto wasting no time to play off the information. Shotzzy full steps, gun down for the first blood. Kips gets the freebie.
They're waiting for him as well here. You're going to have Huke towards the middle, dashing, waiting onto the step. Maybe a potential re-rotate. This is Huke, the main man. Saved them before, can he save them again? Timing is everything here, and Huke does not have the information, but maybe, just maybe, he has the opportunity to find two!
And they've cut them down. Dashing in a bit of trouble himself, will fall. Back to a 2 versus 2. Huke again, this time no good. Mercules, the new man. Can he keep them in this S&D? No! Cannot find anything. Toronto Koi. Shut.
From Faze is currently sitting next to Papa Zuma. If you're a player getting ready for a spot potentially in a grand final match, do you want to be on a watch party? Are you backstage with the coach? Are you shooting bots? What would you do?
Well, Chris, unfortunately for the watch party and Faze, they ended up losing to LA.
Oh my goodness, I just blacked out.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, you're good. They both had, red colors
Faze
on their team.
in the grand finals, I just assumed they would be there instead of Thieves.
That was an unintentional dagger by Chris.
We're sorry, Faze. We're sorry. I shouldn't have picked them. It was my fault. I'm the jinx.
I am told our casters already. This game is...
CleanX still manages to have it. Can he get any further forward? No. It's a good stop by OpTic. They had the bodies and the opportunity. Now they get their chance to counterattack.
Yeah, Dasher wins a big gunfight on the defensive end, and now Shotzzy gets to lead the charge for the attack.
Shotzzy going up, going high, looking for the player out towards the back, but
Dash will take him down, but it's still a good opportunity. Huke can fly as well, and that is a wonderful pistol to the face of Kips. Score 1.
I don't know who did damage to Kips in that moment, but yeah, Huke will take the one-shot trade-off. That is a quick punching line. It is hell for everyone else.
Shotzzy's dancing. Somebody's giving this man social lessons as they just will not be able to catch him. Still dancing around, not able to find that fight into the end here, and this screen switch. Toronto Koi are going to know where these ones are going to be in here. Thieves is trying to defend here. Actually, they're winning the kills. It doesn't even matter. CleanX out towards the back here. Trying to find this last one, and that's just enough bodies. One last player to stop it. It's not going to be enough. Kips has gone berserk.
And you got spawn kill potential, so you could always go for the rally caps as well. Huke down low, though, wins the important kill.
CleanX! That is an NPC from some way away.
From downrange, and now keep in mind, if this device ever resets, we're going to be going low. But Toronto right now, top side of the map, up to 2 players behind enemy lines. It's going to be a soft push. Mercules, the only one here on the defensive end, and OpTic are caught out of position. Toronto up 2-1.
I'm going to take the thing a little bit too much on the minimap to make this one go down, but speaking of too much, there's the kill feed. One more time, I set Huke in to go get this.
With the NPC, the map is now stable.
It is just fighting for your own spawn over and over again, everybody being a problem. Thieves himself already trying to push. This is all timing here for this one, all ready for CleanX the 1. Big fight to go down into the middle here, but Shotzzy finds 2. That's massive. Dashy finds a 3rd, and now Shotzzy will scoop. They're running for it. It's already got blockers, and this one is going home. Tie game.
Dude, Shotzzy built different. 3 spree, it cannot be stopped. 2-2, a minute left to play.
Luckily Scoop says he don't believe in the rest of it going down here at the same time, but now more kills flow towards OpTic. Has been pulled out for a second here. We might see a switch if they can grab it and run. That's exactly what they're going to do. Toronto's going now trying to get out of here. A little bit left flat-footed OpTic. They do have some bodies in the area.
Oh, we're dead too. Jodeci is going for the jukes, but that is a laser beam with the NPC from Hercules. Stops the entire push in its tracks. Inside right now, it is a survival game that he is playing in the fancy footwork from the main AR. How about that?
Oh, they've caught him slow, but not that time. This is stuck in the middle of the map, though. Where do you go? 20 seconds to go. Toronto Koi may try and slow roll this. They have the opportunity too, but Huke is going to be there. That has dropped onto the corner. One of these 2 teams wants the free play. It looks like it's going to be OpTic. They are going to scoop. It's going to be Huke now with the ball. Opportunity in abundance.
It's last opportunity here. One more push. Lead blocker is going to be Dashy, but for OpTic, it is all 4 plays. Is it a pinch, or is he trying to create that open lane?
They've left it a bit open. They're trying to play with him here. Huke is dancing with this. 20 seconds left to go. Shotzzy now trying to punch him a hole. They've got a few players into the area. Shotzzy still dancing with him. Huke on his back. Got the pistol going through at the same time. He's going for the chow. Huke manages to slip the net, but not enough. Cannot make it. Free play down. Tie game going in the second.
Yeah, positionally right now.
For so chaos.
Gives another first blood on these sort of opening rounds for the engagements. Toronto starting their day off right. Out of bullets there from Shotzzy as well, but he does have that device protection. In the meantime, Dashy on a 5 spree. If you stop keeping track of it, Insight does have a Hellstorm in his back pocket, and he might need it here.
I don't know if they're going to be able to get it into time here, and that's not a play. It's been called in. This is going home. They're already looking for the relay. They know this is going to go for it. That nade will get one player out of it, but it's not going to be enough. And, well, that's the wrong position. Insight will now need to call this in. Absolutely has to try and clear this. Pulling it out to his teammates, everybody just taking shelter. Dashy now running forward at the same time, but they've not really got an awful lot out of it, other than the stall.
And interesting, I don't know what direction they're going to go with this. They had Insight on the low side of the map. They're trying to force it through the top right now. They got a 4v3 by the point. Huke, though, gives you 2. Jodeci wants to do it himself, but the fire
is, he hasn't seen it. And it's all on him again. Steady. Steady. There's one. There's 2. It's Shotzzy. He's grabbed them. He's ripping this game away now, and they've got bodies going forward. They're trying to get into this one. One player left to try and deflect it. It's going to be Insight. It's not going to be enough. Shotzzy has really thrown them into chaos. The bodies are now piling forward. Toronto Koi do have a couple of players here. Can Mercules make that last little final hop over? No! It's a stop. Dashy now to grab. There's nobody else here, and that is going to be a score for OpTic. Shotzzy, you menace!
And keep in mind, when he does that, he gets the UAV as well to call out the other preset. 3 in the feed for Toronto and make it all 4. The bounce back, the counter is in. Still just a 1-score game.
It ain't over till it's over. And that was a wonderful rebuttal there from Toronto Koi. Steve's going to be here again. They are looking to try and get this.
Just being such a nuisance. Toronto with device control, but this is a tough one.
CleanX trying to make a hole himself. Not working out for them so far. A potential switch happening. Toronto Koi looks to get this one across here. Steve's going to be helping out his teammate to make that move here as the rest of Toronto Koi go for it. But it's Kips. It's Kips again. He has the opportunity to slow them down. Finds his second. It's Kips. It's always Kips. Going for the fly. It's a tie game. A game of chess, but with bullets, guns, and bloods as both of these two teams throw player. It's CleanX, a 1 versus 1. Dashy versus CleanX. He has the advantage with it. The gun is better than the pistol. And they slow this one down. It's Shotzzy to the rescue one more time. He does not find the double kill, and this is being stopped on the cusp of brilliance again and again.
And once again for OpTic, you might have a couple players a little out of position. You see Dashy having to wrap all the way back to make sure it happens. And Huke gonna slow it down, takes down the device carrier, the firing squad back in its home.
Mercules has just stopped him completely into his tracks. He cannot find any more. He does find 2 inside the scoop. A potential switch. Nobody there to help him yet. Looking for his way through. Huke takes him down. Now that EMP is in the hands of OpTic Texas. They could make this free play. Already 2 going down.
He's got it as well. I mean, he's out. Oh, it's gone. This is going to be 1 man to beat him, maybe make it 2. Who versus everybody, but they're enough to shut him down. Extra time here. The only opportunity to win before OT is going to be for Toronto.
OpTic Texas now in their spines, the ice in the veins. 21 seconds to take this to overtime. It's going to be a bit of a flank though. Insight looking for it, and they get the player before they can do any more. It could have been this half.
Yeah, shout out to that M15. Working at range and up close and personal is Shotzzy. Stabilize and bought yourself the lifeline. 2 kills now in the feed, and well, Shotzzy, he's going to be taking routes. It is anybody's guess as to where this man is going. OpTic setting up down low, and look at how far away Toronto are. They were towards P2. They were by the tank. Nobody's in position just yet.
Was he looking for it as well? A little bit slower than they would have liked. Trying to get through with the pistol, not going to work out. That EMP has now been dropped. For every Toronto fan in the audience, terrified when they looked at that mini-map. He's looking for a kill himself, doesn't know where it's going to be, and Jodeci manages to catch him. It's still deep into Toronto territory.
And it's a reset as well. Shotzzy, 0 time wasted right on top of it. And Kips down low. The man that's going to be in the right spot needs to be the guy to stop this. The hero for the team for having to bump. Cannot get it done. Look at who is on that device reset. It is Shotzzy.
And that slight delay, you can see Shotzzy just went for it. He's like, I'm going to hit this bounce, and Kips tries to grab him. Just can't. 3 members of Toronto just which Shotzzy dunk on them. And now Toronto, the uphill battle. Forward with everything he can. This is the block. It's going to go down here. OpTic have got bodies in the zone, and they wipe them out. A minute to go. Are we going forward or back? We are going forward. They want to end this here chance. And there we go. Shotzzy, he's home. He's clear. It's again. It's Shotzzy for the wall. Oh, wait a second. Grab it.
They're going to grab it. They're going to grab it. They're going to grab it. They've not got it. They've not got it. Toronto Koi still alive.
And now CleanX pushed up, taken care of. Next man in line is going to be the device guy, Joe Thieves, trying to get it out of dodge. Cutting through the middle of the map, and the only man to stop it's going to be Mercules, and he hasn't done it just yet. It is Joe Thieves with no help. 40 seconds left to play.
A double switch. CleanX will find one though. They're trying to get this one back in at the same time. Here we go though. It's going to be Dashy surely. Dashy looking for the player up top. It's a pistol fight. He's still got it. Joe Thieves. It will fall. 27 seconds to go, both teams digging their heels in, looking for this fight. Kips cannot find his second. More players from Toronto piling forward.
Stressing out, tensions rising, heart is pumping inside right now. The teammate support is just not in, but you cannot get it done. OpTic, you've done it, secured the overload. They're going up 2-1 in this series.
Oh, and it ends like that. Toronto Koi, their hopes were raised, only to be dashed on the back of Shotzzy. An overload menace, a maestro of movement, and a symphony of shutting you down. OpTic Texas, 2-1.
He'll be there to try to set that tone, but once Shotzzy gets behind you, already problems to solve. Insight's going to be looking for him, but a lot of those arrows turning, and already getting the guy off the time.
Find him eventually. Time here for OpTic Texas to stay alive in the shop. He isn't going to be able to, and this is actually a really good spawn here for Toronto. They're going to call this one out. They're going to try and push them back into the spawn. And you can see there onto the map. They are setting up pretty well for it. If you had to grab a little bit more of a time for OpTic, this is a hard break.
That sting maybe impacting Huke as well. His arm a little bit stronger than he's used to, so the nade doesn't connect. And you got Toronto with a decent little lead here on P1. Nothing too crazy. Hercules already turning his attention to the new time, and he's got the backup. He's got the reinforcement, but doesn't have the gunny. 3 in the feed. Dashy last man standing as the new time pops. Toronto clean house.
So on a 4 streak here. Looking for always spins, but he's heavily damaged. Needs a bit of reinforcements. Doesn't have any in this point at the moment. Effective streak.
Oh my goodness, Joe Thieves just absolutely whipped him with that pistol as they rip away P2 again.
And everyone in this venue knows Joe Thieves is not the man you want to see get the hot hand. He is ferocious when he is on point. You got Kips right now, rookie frontline, gun to bed. Joe Thieves follow up, gun down as well. Dashy good for 2, OpTic good for the break. They strike right back.
Just being a team as a whole, it's not to be. Everybody throwing nades like laser-guided missiles into the bodies of everybody else. Huke now fighting for his teammate up top, managing to find his first. There's going to be more players out towards the bottom, but this fight is done. We are heading towards P3. Toronto here first.
And that ever-important plane heading, well, Kips has it, or maybe they're going to decide on who wants to take that position. Looking for the kills. You'll have your teammates before the time pops. Joe Thieves good for 1, gets straight. It's a 50-50 standoff. Now it's Shotzzy is soaring, he is flying, and Toronto caught stunned, unaware.
They just haven't managed to find anything here as all the kills go to OpTic. Inside, looking to just try and drill a few players here, but this is a horrible position to be in. Over and over again now, they've got to run the gauntlet all across it. You can't even really get towards this hill without making some of the important kills onto that plane. Actually, gets perfect timing in the end. Looking for the first and the second. It's a shutdown from OpTic.
That's all 4 as well. It is going to be the absolute depths of the blue spawn, maybe splits rolling through. So a 2-2 opportunity for Toronto. Dashy does get shut down, but so much time just got collected on this P3. OpTic in a wonderful spot. Problem is, Toronto spawning behind you.
Yeah, Mercules was not aware that they still had a player back there. That player for a few seconds. Opportunity now for Toronto Koi. First couple of kills going through. Time ticking back here for Toronto. Can they hold this next punch of kills? Joe Thieves finds his first. The kills going down, and Kips, there we go. That's a wipe. Yep. Another one going forward.
All 4 right there, done and taken care of, setting up for the next push. OpTic so quick to get back in the mix, but maybe a little bit too quick. That is the first 2 pushes in a row, absolutely stuffed.
We'll go for a third. It's going to be a heavy third. CleanX has been cooking this. This might be wonderful timing. Oh my goodness. CleanX is like he's been reading from a fortune teller's book there. And now a third wipe going down. They have absolutely rebuffed them from this one. Toronto Koi now firmly in the lead.
Yeah, a gorgeous P4. OpTic not able to chip away really any time at all. Close to a perfect full 60. Good news for OpTic, no Hellstorm for CleanX. He was all but a kill away, but a problem now for OpTic. They might just be losing this rotation too. Over towards P5 as it pops. Toronto, well, they're near on the time.
Front, not always the way you want to go, but this time they are going to. Already body's going through. Dashy finds it. Hercules finds another one, and they are just hammering them. A complete headbutt as OpTic Texas find the kill.
Kips, well, he's going to have to back down and back away. The nade's on point, no trophies on time. He's a nightmare. Well, OpTic, you hear trophies out for him. It is a very tight setup that they're trying to hold this from, and it looks like they're going to deliver. Huke on a force spree in the meantime.
They get spawned as well. Insight's going to be back there. It's Huke.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Just cannot get that NPC under control. Everybody's still slaying here. I'll tell you something, OpTic Texas have found themselves without the spawns for the majority of this hill, but have not backed down for a second.
Bringing a good fight. Up close and personal as well. You see the coverage there from Dashy down range. Shotzzy stays alive on the time. So first set of rotation. Toronto maybe had the heftier pop-off moments, but it is effectively tied up as we hit the reset. Fighting now for the blue side spawn. Toronto 2 bodies and the team all guns forward.
Same scenario we had last time. Koi looking to hold the better spawn. This time OpTic Texas are overextending towards P4. Inside finding his first. This will be Kips. All on Kips. He'll see several players here now. Will be calling out to his teammates at the same time. He finds his second, looks for his third, and well, all of that push just deflected Huke. Now for another one. Do we have another go? Do we have another go? Huke says, all right, I'm backing down. Is there any reinforcements who can back me up?
Yeah, it needs more ammo. I mean, they have just like, they've been punching this flood game. OpTic just sent everybody through playing Hetty over and over and over, trying to head smash. So Insight on a 5, Kips on a 5, Thieves on a 3, and a bit of a runaway game here on P1. Oval Hills, Toronto just set themselves apart.
And now here comes the push. OpTic Texas grab the last dying life from P1. We'll see who grabs into P2. It's massive here for OpTic if they can make it. Kips is just firing in every single direction. Shotzzy, that is not wallbackable as he is. Quickly going to here first. There's actually going to be an impact there from the grenades he's thrown, but oh my goodness, Toronto are turning up the flames.
Yeah, Thieves is barking in the comms as well. They are feeling this energy flowing. And of course, while he's barking, we're going to make it weird. We're going to go for a J-Lab listening with OpTic Texas.
Down to Chalo in a sec.
Joe's low, another guy's top. Let's chill top.
Yeah, double shot top. I can stop here. He's close up, one shot. Close up really weak. He's right now. He's
dead. Low side, Jimmy, one shot.
Mid dead.
Yo, low side, inside. He's challenging ult. Touching scrap. Nice.
I'm leaving you, guys. On me new. Joe's that new weak. He has an AR.
Back shot. Dude, super weak back shot.
Low playing Joe. He's gonna be on you. Yo, they're gonna beat us new. We should probably. Yo, one guy's big out. TK, right? Push Joe. Last guy time. Arya, we flip, by the way.
I got a trophy. I got time.
He's weak on me. Really weak in the back.
Close behind us.
He's back left. Alright, yo, they're gonna be on you playing. Try to get to Brent.
Go flank. Watch out there. Go mid. Nice, stay alive. Block. I have P5 cross.
On the P5?
No, I'm gonna just hold the left kid out. No, Bika weak. Inside.
Yeah, mid inside.
Top laner now. P1 inside.
Yo, mid, two mid.
Yo, top of green.
Yo, two working me mid. Inside up. One guy's already in blue, I think. No, that's not 2 out old. Last 2 out old. We're good. Top lane dead. Yo, I have top lane. Child Hill. Top lane. One shot inside P5.
Got me. Our side time.
Yeah, it looks like they're working the road. Watch our side plane. I have your boat.
Up there.
Watch out, 2 more weak. Inside, it's on the right.
Another one.
And OpTic Texas, they are calling the shots and a P3 that has paid out for them again. They've brought this back to a narrow game, 32 points as we head out to spawn.
Yeah, this is the problematic hill form though, and Insight opens up with 2. A lot of openings now for Toronto. A last man standing, Shotzzy, trying to do what he can, but he is simply overwhelmed Toronto. This is the hill where they have set themselves apart.
This one though, they've got a Mercules in towards the backfield. There's one looking for the second on the inside, but he's taken down before he can do any more though. Shotzzy through the front, looking for his second, not going to get it. Everybody trading everywhere. There's nobody feels confident in holding this one down for more than a few seconds.
Look at all this chip damage, man. This has been such a squirrely hill. Thieves, well, eviscerated there out of time. Final 20 seconds. OpTic should be able to secure it all. It is going to be neck and neck over towards P5. A delicate moment. With all this time on this old hill, it's a situation. Whoever dies first in this situation is going to be spawning out, and that player's going to be in sight.
Here we go, Huke up top. Massive kill if he can make it, and he does. Finds it. Now on a bit of a tear, looking out towards the back. He is taken down, though. You can see now, can they do the same here? OpTic Texas are flowing like water into this point. CleanX finds 2, but he's so weak he will fall. Inside again, Dashy again.
Everybody trading left, right, and center. Nobody safe.
We are exploding people on this hill as well. No trophies. Toronto trying to do this from the front. Head on a swivel. Mercury's losing track of players, but the shot's still on point. Toronto right now, they're holding this from the front.
I don't know who's going where. Everybody's flying. Everybody's getting into this point here. It's now Dashy turns to jump into the mix. A little bit of a also going through it as well, but now CleanX now having to back off. He's got no health. Where are my reinforcements? It'll be OpTic back into this hill again. This has been a bloodbath. 800 interactions. Shotzzy will find one, but he does get traded out. Scrap time up for grabs.
Their CleanX has just popped off on this hill as well. Toronto can taste it. They are thinking about that map 5, but we are not there yet. When the new time pops, it's going to be a 40-second lead for Toronto. OpTic, though, first 2 kills go their way. They're fully set up around the new time.
First time we've seen them have this set up onto P1 while looking for. Toronto are waiting, looking for it. Mercury's already finds one. Shotzzy putting daggers in. It'll be Joe Thieves to get this trade. Already players looking all over the map at the same time. Kips will find Dashy before he can do any more damage. And now they are swarming. Everywhere is purple. They have got back onto this point and pushed OpTic away.
What an onslaught. Now Shotzzy inside a shot, doing what he can. Sliding out to the time to gun down the teamwork for Toronto. 2 clean, 4 seconds, and this will be their game. Joe Thieves for 2. The last player for OpTic cleaned off the board. We're going to a game 5.
Oh, book it, pack it, write it into history. They will not go quietly. They will not allow...
OpTic, they are now waiting for any information they can glean. There's a little bit there. Kips takes an aid to the face, backs off before a second one hits him. Giving up the flank a little bit here. OpTic's still waiting.
And Shotzzy's got the timing perfectly, though. He's starting to work on that pinch, so Shotzzy's going to be the dangerous man. Toronto, though, looking to move forward. Nades on point. Kips there for the first blood. The trades, though, are good. The wall bangs, and with a shots it behind you, OpTic just need to wait, but instead they don't get caught. Huke giving him the goods.
Huke said, hey, you haven't caught me, I've caught you, and I think Joe Thieves might see another corner of the doesn't matter, they're going to get another one, and Shotzzy comes around the back here, and OpTic, patient and perfection.
And Huke, steal your... They do indeed get one. That is great homework there from OpTic, and maybe a little bit of luck for Toronto just to get that nade trade.
Here he goes, the man himself. This is a flank-seeking missile over and over again. Surely it cannot be Shotzzy to make the play. At the moment, OpTic Texas responding.
And who thought that this was a one-dimensional bomb site with only one map? Who getting it down to B, you got top green control, you got Dashy pushed out towards boat. I don't know if you're gonna sniff out that there's a player up top, but if you don't, Shotzzy gonna kill you.
The players will not have practiced this that often. Difficult to do here, but CleanX out to the back, finds Dashy, finds the first. Now a little bit of weakness. OpTic Texas find themselves beset on all sides.
Toronto have cleared out top green. They know it's got to be around the plane.
They're looking for it. CleanX is going in again here. Already smoke's going down. It's a one here at the back. And chance.
They're trapped, though. I mean, they're so worried about the pinch. Now OpTic have just grouped up together. The stunts, the nades, everything on point. Koi having a run for the hills. You lost the space. Last time you saw Shotzzy, he was back blue. Now he's tucked away by the A bomb site. This is an unreadable situation.
They're still looking for him as well. That's causing the issues. You can tell they're checking every corner, looking for every angle.
So smart.
Back. 3 versus 3. Dashy with the sniper. Time has burnt away here. 35 seconds left for Toronto to make a move. And right now, OpTic Texas are like, where are they? "20 seconds. OpTic Texas holding firm. They are looking for this one. It's going to be an interesting play. Dashy goes all the way around here. 14 seconds left to go. What is going to be the play call? A lot of pressure going down to 2 versus 3. Dashy, 2 versus 2. He's still just making a bit of a problem here. At 1 versus 1, he's looking for it. Dashy's trying to get this one down. They're going to go for the bomb plant, but no, they go for Dashy. Dashy
making their first move.
Dashy making space with this gun. That's all he's doing. He's pushing them back further and further. He wants a clean plant, and Dashy drills Kips. Massive first blood. Shotzzy's going to go for it as well. Oh, Shotzzy spilled blood in the water and strike like a python. And now he's looking for the last. Looking for it to 1 versus 4 for Joe Thieves. And Shotzzy up high, and it's good. It's 3 for Shotzzy. OpTic Texas strike back.
Yeah, credit to Dashy. One of the best.
Every round a masterpiece. Rush coming in. There's a bit of a head going through here. It looks like OpTic are going to just take him to task. They're going for it as well, but it's already straight going toward Toronto. 2 versus 2. Well, no, 1 versus 3. Sorry, Shotzzy finds insight. Kips left alone. OpTic OpTic Texas have the play call. Hit him. And it works.
I wonder if Shotzzy actually spotted him back blue. Might have had the angle either way from OpTic. What a great counter trap rolling through. You didn't know where he was before, you certainly do now. And Huke and Shotzzy, what a terrifying duo to have to go against.
We're just not going to give him the opportunity to take these gunfights. If we do one shot, he'll just go for it at the same time. There we go. Wonderful duo chip. OpTic Texas have the comms on.
Man advantage OpTic.
Well, Shotzzy just throwing it, but Major will back him up as well. Just think he gets one back, makes this a 2 versus 3, but OpTic Texas already playing the symphony, and it's Dashy to bring it into 1 versus 3. Kips again in a clutch scenario. Looking for that first player. There's too many bodies. They're not going to give him time of day. Nade now going out as well. Out towards the bomb. But he gets it on 1 versus 2.
And he knows that the bomb is down as well. He's going to go for the full swing on the map. Mercules, though, spots him out and gets out. Stays alive. Dashy plants the bomb on A. Kips, well, time is no longer on your side.
Really questioning where he's gone. Trying to stay close, trying to stay in a tradable position. Kips is hoping for a little bit of luck here. Nice little Dashy. He has seen him. First finds it. Kips in a 1 versus 1. 20 seconds to go.
From up top, and Mercules is
backing down because of it.
Kips cannot find that first kill, but the side will.
CleanX trying to get away. That is 5 health in the green. Everybody now erupting onto the bomb side at the same time. Mercules gets it back to a 3 versus 3. CleanX goes for his own trade here. Will manage to find it. Huke will get Kips though. Up towards the top, and Huke, he's going to get another one. Finds his second inside now in a 1 versus 2. They're looking for him. Huke is hunting. Huke is saying, hey, buddy, don't you run from me.
Away, Mercules, instant first blood.
There goes Huke, already now backing down, looking for it. All banged by Dashy. Massively aggressive play here by Insight. Smoke is already going to be down as well. They might go for this again here, but that bomb is basically on the wrong side here. But Huke finds Insight. He's outnumbered. It doesn't matter, but they have managed to drop this back down to a 2 versus 3.
That's bomb down, though. Such an awkward spot now from OpTic. They got the man advantage, so just play your numbers. But CleanX is going to rip you, and now you can just play over top the bomb.
45 seconds for OpTic. They want to kill. Toronto have decided to throw themselves to the wind here. Shotzzy had no idea. Just find the first one, though. Shotzzy rips Kips, smoke down again. And CleanX finds himself a clutch here for Toronto to try and get to this grand final. Shotzzy already taken a couple of bullets. Still haven't got that bomb back there. Looking for CleanX. They're looking for him in towards the middle of the map. They have spotted him. Looking for him. It's going to be Shotzzy. It's going to be everybody. CleanX is now running for his life. He's outnumbered. Texas puts their ticket to the grand final. And S&D revenge in this series has sent them there. Nowhere to escape, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Toronto Koi have looked great, but not good enough against the #1 seed.
And in Black Ops 7, it seems there is one universal truth. OpTic Texas don't make it to the grand finals. They will do it through winners. Another perfect run.
They got it in that time. Bit of magic coming in from Shotzzy when they needed him. On quite a few maps as well. The overload was primarily him. The fans rightfully jubilant. They're hoping this is their time.
Get it, Atlanta, come on!
To OpTic Texas, they go to the finals. And I got the Dark Knight with me on the main stage. Bruce, you was looking like Batman in that series, man. Ready to be the hero here for the Green Wall. Talk to me about just how are you feeling right now just to make it back to the grand final so you guys can get over that hump?
It obviously feels good, but the job's not finished since we got second at the first 2 tournaments, so we're obviously locked in for the third one.
Definitely locked in. And now when it came down to this series, talk to me about the map cycle. You know, I was looking at it on paper, and, you know, the back 3 maps in this cycle wasn't looking too good for you guys. What was the thought process in picking those?
Yeah, we obviously haven't played Scar S&D in a while, but we kind of always talk about it. We talked about different setups, different variations and stuff, so we had faith in it, and luckily it paid off.
It did pay off indeed, man. You guys, so many first bloods. The strategy was sound there. You guys had a lot of patience to make sure you closed that out and not let Toronto get too much hot. But I want to talk about your sub duo and get those guys a lot of love, okay? Because you're sitting behind them with the AR in hand. You're watching them run all over this map. How is it from your perspective, the way that Huke and Shotzzy has been playing up here?
I mean, those guys are insane. They're just constantly being annoying, just getting in their spawn, just playing ratties. So, I mean, they're honestly the perfect sub duo, and I love playing with them every day, especially Perk, too. Let's throw some Perk guys in there, too.
Yes, you got to throw some Perk in there, okay? Because he'll pull out that sub whenever he needs to. Now, the job isn't done, and you guys still got to prepare for this finals, and we got to put one more team there. But before we get out of here, this Green Wall crowd has been absolutely electric.
This crowd's insane, man. Come on!
Ah! All right? Anything that you want to say, don't let you go, because we won't get a chance to talk to you to the end of the finals.
Love you guys. Hopefully third time's a charm. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.
You heard him. He'll see you guys in a little bit. Des, let's get to the next series.
How many more trophies, how much more prize money does Dashy really need? OpTic looking good in